The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters. The very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy Maki and Prince Kane. This is episode number 95. You already know what time it is. For the pass the mic over to Kane. Let him say what he got to say. Then we're going to react to this fucking video. And shout out to my nigga Jonah Hill, man. Innocent until proven guilty, bitch.
You already know what time it is, man. We back at your social mode game on the ground for the Hungry House. So just get up the pound and ready for the next round. Man, Jonah Hill ain't this shit, man. Y'all gotta stop acting a damn fool when it comes to people setting boundaries on normal shit.
Important. And the thing is, I think a lot of dating coaches like undermine the importance of looks, and that's one thing that over here we keep it real with you guys. We tell y'all like you have to have everything because looks is basically the gateway to get the girl. And if you shortcut that, right, and you don't work on your aesthetic, etc., and you get girls, what's going to happen is you're going to have to make up for it in other ways.
Yeah, and it looks does not mean hair. Let's say when I was younger and I had more denser hair, it wasn't more arousal. Believe it or not, the looks means masculine striking features. It doesn't mean Justin Bieber.
Being in good shape,
bro,
all these
when
things,
she's out with you and she feels you're Justin Bieber boyfriend, yeah, her friends are like, oh, he's cute on photos and stuff. It doesn't trigger arousal. Those bearded guys are fucking these bitches. Those guys like Myron that say, shut up, bitch. They're fucking them. No Justin Bieber millionaires are actually triggering arousal. Believe it or not, this is why they have toys and stuff. They try and get horny for these kind of simp little bitches.
Oh, yeah, anytime girls
and then they cheat. Like so I'm like, looks does not mean pretty.
Oh yeah, we've been on Twitch this whole time. We need to get off Twitch. Yeah, get off Twitch because we got Rick on here.
I don't say the name, but I've got shades in a fucking hat.
Yeah, come on over to
this
YouTube.
Is Dan Bilzerian, don't ban him.
All right, hold on. Let's keep going through the chats though, and then guys, from this point forward, we're gonna read 20 and up. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
Myron, I was going to
15
ask
up.
you.
15 up from this point forward. All the chats that come through, though, I'll read them that came in earlier.
Myron, I was going to ask you, I started arguing with Rolo hard the first time we disagreed on his show.
Pause. Pause.
About the flat earth stuff?
No. We started arguing about, he said that redhead Waller guy, the Tate guy.
Justin Waller?
Yeah, that guy said looks is the most important for getting women, which he's right about like one night, but we're talking about sustaining the whole podcast.
Yeah.
And I brought up the whole DJ Khaled has a wife and bitches. And he said, oh, no, Waller has bitches. I'm like, does he have a wife? He said, no. Please tell me you're not on the side of Waller. You're on my side that DJ Khaled's status trumps looks.
Okay, so you get to a certain point where your status completely saves you from having to have your aesthetics on point. But the problem with that is that you're going to have to attract a certain type of girl that is, number one, okay, completely doesn't care about looks as much. It depends on the woman. So like, if your status is so high, a lot of girls will look beyond that, right? If you're not attractive. My thing is, why not just have everything so you're winning on all sides? But yes, can you absolutely have enough status where it don't matter? Yeah, DJ Khaled's an example of that.
I'm saying if they're both at the club, and it's not just whores, it's some regular workers too, I'm pretty sure there's a point where status actually starts triggering arousle on the stupid bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
a cloud chaser.
Waller,
she's an entertainer, yeah.
Waller, Zerka, Fred, we'd all start drowning around DJ Khaled. Like, he would literally start vacuuming the bitches into his VIP, wouldn't he?
But I think we're forgetting one thing, though.
No, I'm saying strangers. If the girls know us, they're never leaving us. Once they giggle with us once, it's game over. He can never take them. But I'm saying just strangers at the club, we have no fucking chance.
But you're mentioning sustaining, though. What does that mean? Okay, looks, status, that's dope. But what really makes them stay is game. You need to have that, like, for example, frame where you know
how game if she's hypnotized by that solar deity that is DJ Khaled. You know that gravitational pull of fame where all bitches start circling with their drinks? Like, oh my God.
That doesn't last forever, though.
Well, no, I'm talking about in that one night. In that one night, we have one chance. Now, I could snipe out one girl, but DJ Khaled would be on his throne going, you only got one? I'm getting 10 of them to suck.
Another one.
You know what I mean?
One.
Yeah.
One.
I would say Waller is actually a good example of a guy that has everything in place.
But
So what's your opinion on, what a girl's looking for in a guy? Do you think looks is good enough just to keep a woman? Do you agree with Zerka? Do you agree more with Fresh and Fit? What's your opinion? By the way, Zerka needs to learn how to shut the fuck up. Shout out to Zerka, though. He's funny as fuck.
I think looks has something to do with it, but I don't think it's the whole thing that would keep somebody around. I think that you gotta have the looks, but you gotta also be able to have the ability to protect and provide. I think that's another thing that would attract somebody. Is if they know that you have the ability to do so. I think that would keep them around even more. Now, I don't know, man. There's a lot of people out there that are different, so I don't know who would think what's more attractive, if it was just looks or the ability to protect and provide or whatever the case may be, What do you think?
I think that you're out of your damn mind, your rabbit fucking mind, if you think just looking good can keep a bitch, because Selena Gomez left Justin Bieber. Oh, that don't got nothing to do with it. If you're not a real nigga, then eventually that bitch is going to leave you. If she feels like she's more masculine than you, she's going to have to leave, which is why I agree with Fresh and Fit that you have to be in frame. You cannot be some pussyfoot getting flowers, catch a grenade, Zac Efron, High School Musical ass bitch. No, you got to be more like Charlie White. You got to keep it up front. You got to keep it stirring with these bitches. Tristan and Andrew, the girl that they really appreciate, nigga, they appreciate them to the fullest. But the minute that they're disrespected, they reinforce that respect. It's not about being toxic. It's about being a fucking man, which seems like a lost art, which is why you have Justin Bieber, who's in a marriage, but he still seems fucking depressed because, homie, when you run your life, you don't let the demons control your emotions. So, yeah, that's why I say what I say. And Kane randomly disappeared, man. So we don't wait for him to get up in here. But if you think that you can just look the part and you don't have the vocabulary, you don't have the spectacular vernacular to be able to have a conversation that's actually going to be sustainable and maintainable and be able to attract people's attention, then you're the best definition of, misled strongly. And there will never, ever be any long-term benefits with that. So that's exactly the reason why it goes the way it does, man. So you can't just look the part. You got to be the part,
Yeah, that's 100% facts, bro. I don't think that a dude with a fucking bowl cut, getting flowers and shit, getting chocolates and all that other shit is going to keep a female around for long. She might keep him around for the attention, but if you don't got that masculine look, bro, if you're not ready to whoop somebody's ass if somebody came at y'all sideways. If you can't be somebody that she can stand behind and feel protected, she gonna leave your ass. That's what I think.
Facts, man. So you got anything you want to bring to the table today?
Oh well, there was this one thing I wanted to talk about briefly. It was Jeanette McCurdy. She recently came out and said that her mom was showering her in the shower until she was 18 years old. That shit is weird as fuck, and no parent should be showering their kid past the age where they're able to shower themselves, bro. That's weird as fuck to me. Uh, that makes me think that she was doing some weird shit to her. You know, why the fuck would you feel the need to be in the bathroom with your child showering them while they're a fucking teenager, a tween, however old? If they're old enough to shower themselves, bro, that's on some sus ass shit. I don't understand that. What do you think about that?
It's another example of a lot of things that get swept under the rug, and you might ask yourself, man, why wasn't this talked about earlier? But a lot of times, man, what I'm saying, this shit goes on and it becomes something normal. They don't even realize that it's irregular because everybody else around them is doing it as well. And when you got someone known as the creator telling her that she's doing everything she's supposed to do, man, homie, she was probably weirded out, but she was probably like, this is normal and I'm the weird one. When everybody else around you is doing weird shit, you feel like they're normal and you feel like you're weird. So maybe she just actually didn't fucking know. So the thing that I saw that was pretty peculiar and pretty weird was the fact that she said that some person called the creator told her that she's doing what she's doing. That way she can get some more money and fame, and that she should be grateful because everybody else would want to be her. So her parents were, because I read this too, her mom was giving her showers and putting her in the shower with I think her brother was 15-year-old at the time and she was 11. They were making them shower together and she was putting her fingers in places she should have been and doing all types of things, man. And her mom is dead now, but man, it just fucking sucks because you kind of wish that people like that could have got to see a flash of the fucking, not even justice, but some of the, what word am I looking for? What word, punishment that they should have received.
Yeah, that's facts, bro. Uh, I think it would also bring a lot of I think it would bring a lot of peace and closure to people who are victims of that shit. If they could see uh their what you call it. Uh, I can't remember the name of it now. The person who did it to them. I think it would bring some closure if they could see some type of punishment brought to the person who did it to them, the perpetrator. There it is. But sadly, it's a lot of things that ain't gonna happen because time just passes by, bro. And like you said, people they have shit like that happen to them to the point to where they think it's normal because that's what happens every day. So they don't even realize that they're being fucked with in the wrong way.
Yeah, facts. And, this is a different situation from the Jonah Hill situation. The Jonah Hill one looks like, oh, man, it's cool to talk shit about Jonah Hill, so let me just jump on the bandwagon and say some bullshit. That lady, I think her name is, I forgot her fucking name, the co-star on iCarly, she has nothing to gain from coming out and saying this. So this is why it's genuine. And, you know what I'm saying? It took a long time. She wrote a fucking book about it. This is completely different. Whenever there's a wave and then you see people coming out of nowhere, that's where you kind of got to ask yourself, why the fuck are they doing this? Are they trying to get clout or are they trying to get money? But this lady, you know what I'm saying, she was already famous. She already had a career. In fact, she wanted to stay away from fame. She stayed the fuck away. I think she directed films and stuff like that. She wanted to stay out of the camera. She wanted to be behind it. She didn't want to be in front of the camera anymore because she saw the dark, twisted fantasy and type of shit that goes on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see. All they see is a show, but they don't see what goes on behind the scenes.
That's 100% facts and not opinion, man. There's a whole lot of shit that goes on behind closed doors that average people don't even think to kind of look for or seek out. You could just tell some of the actors and artists during interviews and shit, you just look in their eyes, bro, and there's no soul there.
Soulless individuals, they say that women will become like men and right will become wrong, man. So just got to stay prayed up. Man, you got to stay prayed up. Do what you're supposed to do. A lot of these niggas, man, they sitting around eating Takis. They sitting around eating Pockies. They sitting around drinking Dr. Thunder, Mount Lightning, but they don't even have they don't even have a shadow of a doubt to start a thunder within their mind to then have a storm of activity in their life so that they can provide more for themselves and everyone else. They can't even get their pets high-end food. They feed them fucking off-brand food. They always do the least and expect the most. And that's exactly why you will remain in the sewer with every teenage mutant nigga turtle down there. So, Kane, you got any last words before we go?
That's facts, man. With that being said, make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know.
Ava said this. She said Jeanette McCurdy went through a lot of abuse both at home and with the producers that managed her. Facts. My bad. We didn't even see that. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Kane, but I didn't even see that comment.
Anyways, with that being said, man, I'm up on out of here. I'm gonna be live later on. Mikey gonna be live later on. Make sure y'all go tap into the shows. With that being said, get the fuck out of here, hoes.
And whoever said that, fuck your life. Bing bong, your mom's a hoe.
Il était brun, le teint basané, le regard timide, les mains tout abîmées. Il taillait la pierre, fils d'ouvrier. Il en était fier, mais pourquoi vous riez? Non, ne le jugez pas. Vous qui ne connaissez pas les vertiges et la peur. Vous êtes faussement heureux, vous troquez vos valeurs. Lui, il est tout mon monde et bien plus que ça. Seul je crie son nom quand vient le désarroi. Et puis tout s'effondre quand il n'est plus là. J'aimerais tellement lui dire, mais je n'ose pas. Lui qui me fait tourner dans le vide, vide, tourner dans le vide, vide, tourner dans le vide. Il m'a fait tourner dans le vide, 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 tourner, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide. Il m'a fait tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide. Il me fait tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide. Il me fait tourner.
Peace.
Deuces.